Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, The Thrones of Ascension, Death March of the Penguins. And the Penguin Parliament has met to discuss the way things have been going lately, some of the unconscionable losses that we have been taking, and amid the furor and all of the chaos, a young Ledan stepped up. His name was Brad, and he explained to all the assembled dignitaries of the different cults, the Mage cult, the Ice Keeper cult, that hiding in plain sight there was a group of Ledan who were learning a new form of power, utilizing the blood of captured humans. And he explained to the assembled dignitaries that in order for Ledan to have a shot at winning this war, not only against but also against Pelagia and eventually against the fiery menace of Abyssia, they would need to breed a new strain of penguin that doesn't have to worry about the heat, that has more strength, more staying power. So, despite misgivings, the Penguin Parliament has accepted the blood cult into the government, and Brad and now more blood mages who will soon be appearing are going to go about gathering human slaves in order to start forming these armies for the greater glory of the Ledan and the Eternal Ice. And so here we have Brad. He's blood hunting. Here in the capital, we are recruiting a forger, but after that, we'll be recruiting more blood hunters. Our two border provinces have high province defense and high scales, but otherwise, well, they've seen better days. But we are massing troops and everyone else here, so hopefully good things will happen. Our research is currently in evocation, but then we'll move it to blood in the next turn. Just to get to the basic, let me show you. We want to get to... I want to get up to level 3, up to possessed red throwers. There are two versions of blood summons. There's the possessed versions of the Ledan, the possessed Ledan, the possessed flying Ledan, and the possessed red throwers. And then further on, we have the corrupted versions, which are even stronger. The corrupted Ledan, corrupted flying Ledan, and the corrupted red throwers. Finally, there are two new units that I have not even seen yet myself, since they came in a later patch. The Ledan Bloodbringer and the Ledan Bloodcast, which are both, as I understand it, to be commander or mage units. So not troops, but commanders, which is awesome. I would love to see some in Conjuration or Enchantment. I know some of you already feel that this nation has too much as it is, but personally, I'd rather the option to summon expensive, national-flavored commanders than your typical Sea Troll King and Koth Kiad or whatever, you know, the stuff that everybody gets to do. And of course, with the production of new forts and the evocation and alteration magic, we're going to start recruiting battle mages a lot more quickly as well. Now, Sarpedon, the Bertian captain, has claimed the Throne of Law. See, why couldn't we get the Throne of Law? Instead, we get the Throne of Misfortune. I mean, ridiculous. Brad has only captured 3 good blood slaves. A good orator, that Brad. Not so good at finding blood slaves. Nice. Roads and bridges. I like it. Ivanmore. Trolltown. Oh, Misfortune +3. Not cool, man. Not cool, Vengeful Crone. The Throne of Law has been claimed by a righteous pretender. Justice and order permeates through the spheres. This is bad, because it allows other nations to have the income advantage that we already achieve by having order +3. And a battle affliction was cured. Does that mean that, yep, Yicholith Flipper is now back to normal again? Excellent. Cyanus, you're just going to hang out just in case. You are going to search for magic sites. We have Icebreaker here. He didn't get any blood, or I'm sorry, death, but he does have 2 air. And Bout Zugog. He's our mage, and he must have had a random, I believe, right? Because they don't normally get 2 and 2. I think they get 2 and 1. Yes, he had a random air, so good for him. But he is not going to be Bout Zugog. I'm not sure if that's like a built-in Dominion's name or if Pymous actually made some new names for the Ledan. But instead, he is going to be, drumroll please, Gorehaven. Welcome to the team, Gorehaven. I hope you cast many mighty spells. Okay, so Gorehaven and Icebreaker are going to be joining the party. Now, can they? They can have bodyguards. Okay, so we'll give them 5 each. And I'm going to try something new I learned, which is that if you, I guess, select this and push C. Yeah, I love it. This is awesome. It has the bodyguards go and surround the person they're bodyguarding. I just think that's fabulous. Alright, so let's, Icebreaker can go up here. And, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, C. Haha! I don't use key commands much, but I'm very happy with this one. Alright, so what are we going to do? Icebreaker, you have 2 air, so you're going to be all about the air. You are going to be mist-forming yourself, and then you are going to... Wind Guide would be okay, but not necessarily. You're just going to Lightning Bolt. It'd be interesting to kind of give our guys flight, but it would only give a few of them flight, and they'd fly to the front and probably get killed. So, because it'll happen, I'm assuming, to the people closest to him, and those will be our unarmored guys. So let's just stick with long-range lightning bolts for now. And you can just cast spells. Wonderful. And Gorehaven, you're a water mage, so what are you going to do? You are going to mistform yourself. I read up on it, and Liquid Body just gives you resistances to piercing, slashing, and whatnot, but it does not actually stop the blow, whereas Mistform does. So we're going to stick with that for our defensive spell. But he will be using his water magic. Ooh, quickness would be good. Buffing our people is certainly a valuable thing to do, but numbness is also very valuable. Ghost wolves, huh? Water elemental? Why is storm power acceptable but water power is not? Oh, you have to be underwater. Duh. Come on, Marcus. So I'm pretty sure that right now, yeah, numbness is our best bet. So we're going to just make the and Kidu numb. Alright, good. So Icebreaker and Gorehaven, we're going to move you guys up to the front. But you're going to be one step behind the army, who... Sir Redwolf has a limp. Oh, because he's old. That's right. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll move you up here, and then we'll move you back to just in case to get that looked at. Just in case is now, I guess, the army doctor of the Ledan. But we need to take this throne, because this might actually be a decent throne instead of this crap throne that we have. Alright, we have Talaroth. Now, Talaroth shouldn't be leading all these people, so let's put them with Ragnar. We'll mix them... Oh, we can't mix them in, that's right, because they're magical. Son of a biscuit. And we can't mix them in with these guys because they're undisciplined. Okay, well, we'll put these guys here. We'll put the Javelineers. We'll leave them with Talaroth. Put these guys here. So we just have to find a place for these. We need another leader, is what we need. It's just what we need. In the meantime, we'll have all these guys just kind of hang out. The bears, they're undisciplined, they're magical. We'll mix them in with the non-magical bears. Can we put them together? No. Dang. That would have been cool. And you guys are just going to attack closest. You don't really need morale because you are magical creatures. And we'll move our regular front line back behind you a little bit. And you guys here will fire closest. And we'll set you up in a line here. Although not... -2 morale is pretty rough. It is pretty rough. How about a box, I guess? We'll just put there. Whatever. Do we have a... No, I guess I'd recruit a Taiga Chieftain, just so I have someone cool to lead people. Alright, Brad's doing this thing. Balzagoth. Why are you... Oh, right, you're here to lead patrollers. I'm like, why are you here, Balzagoth? we'll just get some random settlers. There we go. Alright. We need... Actually, Cyanus, you're going to build a temple down here in the swamp so we can start recruiting some swamp guys. In the meantime... And I'll talk to Pymous about this, because I don't understand why you would need a temple to recruit a commander who has is not sacred, and he has no holy power. So the whole point is you build a lab to recruit a mage, and you build a temple to recruit a priest, but a commander should be able to be recruited anywhere. Now, I think what he was going for is he just didn't want you to be able to recruit these guys in any forest. He wanted you to lay down the investment so that you would have to at least put a temple to get them, but I don't know. It just kind of defies the game mechanics. So we'll recruit him, and since we have a little bit of recruitment, we'll recruit a little honor guard to go with him. Alright. Meanwhile here, we're going to get another battle mage and our friendly armored fellows. And home in the capital, we're going to go with another blood guy. And yeah. Wait, who are you? Oh, you're the glamour guy. But you're not sacred. So let's recruit more of these guys. And oops. Okay, wonderful. That's it for recruitment for right now. Who are you? You're Starlid. This place has already really been researched. You're gonna go up here. Yeah, perfect. Alright, that looks good for us. Research, we're going to move down to blood. We're going to end the turn. Now, I want to mention something here. When you are playing on camera, so to speak, like when you're being recorded, and you want things to be entertaining, and you want things to move fast. So as a result, you're really not playing your absolute best. You're not able to catch everything. So sometimes you guys will see me make a really boneheaded mistake, and go ahead and tell me about it in the comments, and I'll try to fix it. Like, for example, not setting good bad guy to bless all, which I, for the second time now, haven't done. Again, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to be better, but please, yeah, let me know. And just in case, found a magic site. Brad finally got some blood slaves. And let's see how we do here without the divine bless. We have less guys to fight, we have bears, we have magical icy people, which we could look at. We've all seen the bears. They're quite menacing. And then the icy people here, someone mentioned in the comments that they kind of are like the White Walkers from Game of Thrones, and that's kind of true, I suppose, except I would like to believe, well, these guys are okay. They're not made out of ice, they're religious fanatics who've kind of been covered with ice. But they're not undead, as far as I understand it. Here is Miskatonic, who is really excited to get revenge for Templar. We have Sir Red Wolf here by himself, which I'm not too thrilled about. Here's our Long Ices. They're in their line formation. They look pretty cool. And here we have Good Bad Guy. Alright, let us see how we do. Oh my, where did you all come? Oh, most of it's province defense, I see. Everything here that's not Enkidu is province defense, and probably a lot that is. Wow, they must have put at least 50 province defense in here. And they have a Sarush. And he's blessed. A little bit of fire magic, a little bit of air magic. No, full air magic. So 9 air magic, 1 fire magic. Wait, we've already seen these guys. That means this is another throne, somehow. The attack skill plus 1 they did not have before. Oh crap, we're probably going to lose this. I looked there and I saw very few troops, but I wasn't counting on the fact that they would spend an entire castle's worth of gold on province defense. Oh man. I'm just making all the mistakes here. The bears are engaging. The heavy cav. Okay, so we're getting to the front line at least. Let's see how our ice guys do. Ooh, they are not arrow-proof, nor do they have a lot of hit points. I expect a little bit better from the children of the Eternal Ice. We seem to be overpowering the northern flank. The bears are all but spent. The ice guys aren't even having a very good time against regular light infantry, which is ridiculous. Come on, guys. What is the deal here? I guess probably for protection, but they have ice protection, so shouldn't that... Oh, I guess there's no ice scales here? Is that true? Yeah, cold +1. So theoretically, should they not get +1 to their protection? Maybe that hasn't been coded incorrectly, I'm not sure, but if they're getting +1 to their attack due to cold, then they should also be getting +1 to protection. That would just make sense. Or is it because they don't have actual armor, and that only applies to whatever armor they're wearing? So maybe Pymous needs to give these guys some kind of armor such that this effect will actually work on them. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know in the channel. But we're going to lose this battle. I mean, these Children of the Eternal Ice are complete failures as units. Oh, Divine Blessing. Excellent. Hasn't done much for it. Gives us some defense. Well, that's good. Why not? +3 defense. But, yeah. Not very worthwhile. Oh boy. Okay, so the province defense here is ridiculous, and it's going to refresh. So even if there's only one Enkidu sitting here, we're going to have to deal with heavy cav, all these light cav. Oh man, this is terrible. This is just a terrible, terrible situation. That's not Miskatonic, is it? No, okay. Wait, maybe it is. That's just a Ledan defender. Yeah, that is Miskatonic. What are you doing? Jackass, run away. Miskatonic! He's very brave. His troops are running, but he's taking on heavy cav and Enkidu all by himself. To his detriment, I'm sure. He's holding them off, though. He's very brave. Oh, but now we have more guys surrounding him. Just run, Miskatonic. Ah, and that was the end of Miskatonic. Sir Red Wolf. He is misformed. He's kind of got a little invisible. That's cool. Hopefully he'll get away, and this must be a good bad guy. Hopefully he'll get away. This guy's taking one for the team right here. These Ledan do not run very fast. They are very slow. Oh my. They move like 2 squares. It's like painful to watch. Okay, well he made it out. Alright, so that is, what is it now? 3 horrible defeats in a row? We were doing quite well. We lost 113 people, including Miskatonic. We did take out their Sarush and most of their national troops, but their province defense was just out of control. We lost everything. We lost gold. We did get a whole ton of gems. And we finally have 2 fire gems, which means that we can alchemize them. And now they're gone. Okay, Shadfoth. You are not going to be Shadfoth. You are going to be Thom, or Thlom, I guess. Icebreaker. Okay, Thlom Icebreaker. You have 3 blood, which is fantastic. You are going to go down here, and you're going to be blood hunting this province. And yeah, we are just... And they built a fort. Of course they did. I mean, why wouldn't they? Just right next to... And they've conquered this province. So even Pelagia, the weakest nation in the game, is looking pretty challenging compared to us. So Red Wolf, you're going to go back home, buddy. All you 3, you're getting out of Dodge as well. Gorehaven and Icebreaker, yeah. Well, actually, we could keep you here to just defend. We have enough... What was I going to say? We have enough province defense to kind of back them up. So we'll put the bear in the front, because why not? And this guy's just going to hold an attack rear all by himself. He'll probably run as battle is engaged. Or I guess he could guard. Good bad guy for right now. And It's a little late for this, but I'm just going to put on Divine Blessing, even if there's no one to bless, just so I don't forget again. He'll at least bless. Well, no one, I guess. Oh well. Sir Red Wolf needs to get cured. Cyanus is going to build a temple. We do have our forest guy, who is going to be Fango Wolf. So Fango Wolf is going to take his bodyguards, and I believe he's going to go to the east because we need another leader here. Oh, the fort is already up. That was very quick that happened. I'm just doing so terribly that it's hard to keep track of time. And see. And guard commander. So he has this hand-picked group of forest axe-wielding bodyguards, but in the meantime he's going to hold and stay behind troops. But you know what? Now that we have... We'll take him to the capital, because now that we have a forger here, who we haven't named, by the way, let's do that. Zona Nil is now actually going to be Will, the 8th. Will the 8th is going to be our forger, and he is going to make wondrous things, such as ice pebble staffs. Yeah, that's better than longbows of accuracy. Costs 15. Ooh, but it's expensive, and we have a lot more air gems. Oh, okay. Longbow of accuracy for right now. Ice staffs a little bit later, but right now we need bears. Alright, Thom is going to his business here. A gnat is just a troop carrier. Dr. Dalamand, can you get us some more bears, please? They're not really killing it, but... Okay, we're up to level 2 in blood, so we're going to go one more level in that. Kate is still doing his thing, hanging out. Shulgu. Apparently we never named him. So Shulgu is going to be Mr. Nej. Okay, Mr. Nej. Bugshaft is just a guy who's transporting troops. Zarcommandant. Now, so these three are just troop transporters. Let's give them troops to transport. And the Frozen Bears can only be led by a mage, but the Long Ices can be led by anybody. So, alright. So, Zarcommand, a gnat, and who's the guy? Oh, Bugshaft. They're going to have to get up here, hopefully, and... Oh, shoot, they have to take their time. And we'll reconvene here, just in case you've searched. You've just been searched in here. Not to level 3, though, but it seems like a waste of our time. Ooh, we got to search up here. So let's go up there, just in case. We have Yicholith, who is... That's not one of my names, right? Yeah, no, it's not. So Yicholith is going to be Ranger Cato. So you know what I'm going to do right before I end the episode is I'm going to code in what these guys are supposed to do with Ranger Cato. So I'm going to do... Oops, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do... Oh, he doesn't have enough air to cast Mistform. Crap. Alright, well, he'll do Liquid Body then, I guess. It slows him down. I don't know if that makes a difference to casting, though. We're going to do Numbness, 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 and Numbness. So this will be my offensive setup for the water battle mages for right now. So that'll be Control 2. So now all water battle mages will have that. I may go in there and manually change it to Mistform if they happen to have 2 air in addition to water. So Cyanus is building his temple. Fangolwolf is moving. Let's get another one of these guys, actually. And some more troops to get their back. Starlid is going to search. And it wouldn't hurt, really, to have a temple built here. But Kate is busy making these researchers do a better job at researching. I think he can be spared for 1 turn. And now Ragnar is hanging out here. We're actually going to have him patrol now, not defend. Talaroth will build a temple. We need to get a lab as well. But until we can do that, we are going to build a land chief. And elephants? No. Resources are not so high here. So, this is our big resource place. Oh, you know why? Because we don't have these two. Whereas this one we have everything surrounding it, and there's a lot surrounding it, so that makes sense. Alright, so I believe we're recruiting... Oh no, we're not recruiting here. Okay, another blood guy. Some of these. And as many of these as we can spare. Okay. And are we recruiting here? No, we're not. Okay, so another battle mage. Since they're the only thing right now, I think they're going to be holding us back from the evil tide. We can recruit tons of these guys here. So once we get long ices, once we get, I guess, a temple built up here, we will be able to recruit a ton of them, which is great. Is it a temple? Yeah, we need a temple here. Nobody here can do that. But next turn we'll have plenty of people who can. And I gotta remember that there's thousands and thousands of Province defense here. And they're blocking off my way to the caves. The Enkidu are very strong. So, dang. Dangity dangity. Alright, you're fine. You're patrolling. Abyssin infantries, barbarian salamanders, not too worried about it. This is their god. Their god is a phoenix. Interesting. So a firebird. How appropriate for a nation that is going to be fighting against the eternal ice. Who, by the way, is still imprisoned. And, okay, so Thlama's going to go here. There's already a temple, but we need to build a lab. Good thing we have tons of money, right? Although now that we have 3 forts, the money is going out really quick because we are hiring many things. Well, thank you very much for watching. I wish it could have gone better, certainly, but things are looking up. We're going to have blood summons, if not next turn, then the following. Or I should say next episode, if not the following. And then we'll make a big push against It looks like Abyssia is pretty much making a big push against them as well. And then what's going to happen is it's going to be an all-out war between Abyssia and us for the northern flank. That's my goal, is to conquer the whole northern part first, because then I have one whole flank, the northern flank, taken care of. And all I got to do is move south. Because right now if I start moving south, I'm going to have to take care of enemies to the south, to the east, to the west. So I'd rather have that taken care of and just go east or west, maybe combine, and then move south from there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.